Okay, now it worked. Okay, now I'm connected there. Good, good, good. Okay, let's just change some informations here. And we are live again on YouTube as well. Oof, great. Okay, now we can go back. Whoa.
You are inclined to turn down my proposal.
So, you're here for Vertin too?
I'm showing her around the foundation and decided to drop by the rehab center.
Does she dream?
Let me show you somewhere else.
The thing you said about take care of them for me when necessary. I'll consider it. Raise a glass, подруга. За здоровье.
За здоровье.
Sotheby's incredible shape-shifting potion will be done at any minute.
Sotheby, dinner's ready. This coat rack, was it here before?
I could contact someone from the outside, and you're here.
That's not what I'm here for. Is that Druvis? And Sotheby? I am not going to be dragged into a riot at this point.
Such a declaration of war without tactic or plan B is typical example of Arcanist's behavior.
I heard the plan was to dispatch a team to escort them to the School of Discipline.
Problem solved then.
They're not here for the Sympatho Foundation. They're here
This
for
game
Vertin.
makes me like
The House
both
of
politics.
Has resubmitted a revised draft of Storm Reformation. It's time to decide if this draft can be adopted, and then start a debate.
Apparaît dans la sphère occulte. Sonnet. Matilda, are you there? Coming. Tell me about the vision in your heart. There are two broken decks. They were originally one piece. Every time I get closer to one deck, the other one sinks. Have you ever thought about following your heart?
Matilda is always ranked third in exams, always in the shadow of the second place, which is theorized to be Sonetto.
Maybe something unexpected will happen.
So who's the first?
I didn't expect you to compromise.
It's not a compromise. It's a reasonable amendment to
One
the
Piece is
draft.
real, yes.
Transferring the power of education and discipline to the Foundation will help lower the budget and reduce the pressure on Vertin.
And you would even lobby an opponent, me, for this amendment.
A reasonable appeal shouldn't be rejected just
The
because
ping pong
it is
game.
raised by a different faction. The Foundation needs solidarity, not contradiction. If the draft is meant to pass, I will do whatever I can to make it meet most expectations.
Pong, ping,
Just like this
pong,
ping pong.
ping,
Friendship
pong,
first,
ping, pong, ping,
competition
pong, ping,
second.
pong.
Legislation shall serve the people.
Has the voting started?
The final vote is not today. The speech is still ongoing. But the speech has already lasted 7 hours. I didn't expect that she would be trying so hard.
But for me, this is not necessarily bad news.
Roast
Bitch
leg
slang.
of lamb, Wellington steak, Turkish kebab.
Worry not. The leaves of the potatoes we planted have turned yellow.
I want meat.
I've seen many deserters, but you guys are different. It's time to deliver on my promise.
10 seconds to go. This will be your last chance to vote. Please, hurry up. Voting closed. Storm Reformation, Manpower and Discipline. Passed.
Even Lydia breaks the glass.
Bucket list, one less. Madam Z, Druvis, Sonetto. From the bill and the protesting to countless debates, planning, and everyone is holding their umbrellas for you, Vertin. The storm. It will pass. One day.
Vertin?
Burden,
Burton!
are you feeling okay?
Do you need any nutritional supplements, Miss Vertin?
I'm fine. Fit as a fiddle. Thank you for being here, being around me.
Of course we're waiting for you. You're the only friend we have in this world.
祝你生日快乐
Such a great chapter.
祝你生日快乐，祝你幸福，祝你
Must
健
pamper wife.
康，祝你前途光明。
We call it the emanation. The tide of Numa is pouring down from above and converging.
Have you seen my companions?
Are you looking for the integer or the fraction? Or the irrational number? Or the imaginary number?
Come this way. We will talk. However, only integers and fractions are welcome here. Throw her into the sea.
Now, hold on a sec.
Shut up. We grappled hard to get you on this island.
Why do I get to have the work?
I'm with you all the time. Eating beans is the sin
A
of
regular
sins,
said that the Virgin was the
biggest,
only friend they
worst,
had.
and ugliest crime.
If I
I think, well, she did say, you're the only friend we have in this world. Didn't they all meet like a few days? Yeah, but you gotta, no. Whenever she said that, it was at the end of chapter 3. That, like, oh, probably more than a year passed. Because chapter 3 occurs in the span of 3 months. So regulars know Verton probably for 5 or 6 months. My guess, up until that point. From chapter 1 to the end of chapter 3.
put one coffee bean in my mouth. No! Do you want to get physical? Let go! Let go!
37. Let go of the guest's head. This world may decay in time, but numbers will transcend the limit placed.
But
for
you
all.
also got to remember a lot of events. Like, Regulus don't have any other friends. Everybody that she knew got reversed. The only person that she knows that came with her was Apple. And I think also she says, you're the only friend we have in this world. So technically, all of them are kind of lost. Like Druvis, Regulus, Apple, Sotheby, all of them are lost. And the only person that they actually know is Verton. If so, Regulus wasn't with them starting 29, and after that, Verton was in a Even so, Regulus wasn't with them for the storm of 29. Well, technically she wasn't. She was working on the Foundation with X. And then Verton was in a coma, you're right. But still, she is their friend. And probably they had conversations wherever they were in the suitcase.
Other things in existence, and if one can take up the challenges and improve oneself with practice, they may clear their thoughts and find out their truth. That is,
Chapter 9 was the Shina. Yes.
the number of their soul.
It was.
My time to reveal my number has not come yet. A perfect parabola.
Oh, it's you again. Right in the ball.
Did you just...
Right in the bowl.
This is the place you've journeyed to visit. The Hall of Apiron. All methods to calculate the Numa emanation failed. We found no pattern in the occurrence of time reversal. All our efforts in the past 4 years have gone completely wasted.
Our world is a poor one, Miss Verton. Only the wise can walk out of that cave and see the world as it truly is. I pray that you, Miss Verton, and you, Miss Arcana, would pay heed to my words.
I would not wish to shed even a drop of Arcanist's blood in vain.
But Schneider should be the victim of a merciless bullet?
Evil
I
love.
adore thy visage, Lady Verton, emotionless in the storm.
That's to say, you prophesied the 1966 storm 4 years prior to its occurrence.
You don't need to go into a river to find out the pattern of its flow. Moreover, we would send people to observe in the phenomenal world. My mother...
So you have a mother too?
Two? 37 once tried to tell me my number. She wrote it down and put it into a bottle. But I couldn't get up the courage to open it. It makes me worried that I may also be a mistake. This is how 37 is different from us. I'm the ignorant prisoner who sits, and she's the wise one. I will be crushed into dust by the truth, while she will be the star shining above it. What are they? I've never seen these before. Why are they here? These things should not appear on this island.
The bomb.
Marcus. Just focus on our destination, Vienna.
Thanks to the development of medical science, we can again be rescued from the abyss of pain.
No! Forgive the interruption, Dr. Schwartz. But I need you to stop the treatment
Kakana for the
immediately.
win.
I'm only asking you as a
Let's go,
citizen of
Kakanya.
Vienna, and as a human being with empathy.
It is their right to be a little unpunctual, and enforcing this right is a symbol of our free will. So, why was your train late?
It crashed into a deer. A deer with free will.
This
Free will.
is indeed the era I'm from. That time has returned.
Remember my words, Marcus. Never trust anyone. Even
Vienna. The discovery of a piggery in the Aegean Sea increased the tension between Bulgaria, Serbia, and Greece, as well as Russia and the Austro-Hungary Empire.
and if they're a branch member of the Foundation.
Greetings, dear Saskapia. Greetings to you, Angelotti.
In case you spend a whole day on the A section, Marcus, we're looking for Teofil.
Come on,
Scouts
W.
visit.
How did you know I was starting from line A?
Dr. Schwartz told me that humans are rational, and we should be able to control ourselves completely. But I failed. The Dittersdorfs can't afford another
Hello,
lunatic
Tengai.
like me.
No, you are not them, Isolde. As long
Thanks
as
for
you
the
receive
lyric.
proper treatment in the hospital.
Please don't, please. I'm cured. Shock therapy worked well, very well.
What about you, Doctor? Where
Oh,
are you going?
I'm going to get that Dr. Schwartz.
This twisting circle resembles the circles in the Salvation. They must be more than just circles,
I don't understand any of it, so this must be art.
And I have reason to believe that this duel is entirely personal. I must make it clear that your wife's appointment with me has nothing to do with the rumors of your lackluster performance in the bedroom.
Are both
pretty wife.
No! The gun will burst if you pull the trigger.
I have...
But I must remind you, Marcus, you're not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before
The story chapter titles in reverse 1999 are references to real-life literature.
us have
Nice.
tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman.
Our only voice in the culture is to be declaration. Because declaration impacts nothing. And we can do nothing but tolerate. Stay polite and dignified. Be a good arcanist. Show no signs of instability. Because we're supposed to stay rational. Otherwise, we're animals. We need a new dream. A new saga. We need to reinvent ourselves and become a new people. Isolde, my friend, I've shared my dream with you.
Doesn't
And
make
I
me
hope
sad.
one day it'll become your own. Until the day when everyone shares the same dream.
Your words in the breeze of night have been stirring. Can you walk with me a little longer? I wish for the Arcanists to unite and establish an independent kingdom of freedom, free from repression and oppression.
How?
Seal the exits. Add Isolde to our targets.
Are they all staff of the Vienna branch?
This could be the doing of Manus Vindic. What are you laughing at?
And this is Isolde and Tosca. People are crazy about them. They would fling themselves over the edge, crying, "Oh, Scapia, Avantia di."
Don't get what you're saying, but it sounds even worse than Manus Vindictae.
Even if the world ends tomorrow, we still have a show to enjoy.
Ritzenhoff assassinated. King of Greece assassinated. Archduke Franz assassinated. All these assassinations at the same time?
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Thank you. Good morning, Steffi.
I'm begging you. You are my only friend and the one I cherish most in the whole world. Hold my hands, touch my face, hug me, and talk to me heart to heart like you used to.
Hug
Es
me.
war Abend, als wir dieses Gespräch hatten. Das war das erste Mal in meinem Leben,
Isolde was actually gonna poison herself before Kakanya gave her that speech.
dass ich die Sonne gesehen habe. Das war ein wunderschöner
I
Traum.
did not know.
So schön, dass ich vergessen habe, wie hässlich ich bin, während ich ihn betrachtete. Ich versuche nur, einen Traum zu verwirklichen. Ist das falsch von mir?
And we will take you through the storm back to our era.
But my era has already come. I waited in the abandoned lighthouse of that island.
I waited in the marble house of the Foundation, watching the time go back to 1966, to 1929, and finally, back here. You say this is salvation, but you're just replacing one annihilation with another. I just wanted to go home for a visit. Why would you take away even that?
The number of that orphanage in Romania. Bring home before the storm comes. The future is yours.
No, no! There must be something I can do! There must be a way, madam! Please!
You will move on to a new chapter. Forgive me.
No, don't turn the page! Stop
These scenes take place during the midnight of Marcus's birthday.
here! Stop now, please!
For all the pain I had put on you.
I can't read on. I don't like this ending.
What is the best and most enticing thing for a man? To never be born. To never exist. To be nothing.
This is not the end. My mission is not over. There's still another way to end this, but it can only be done by you and me.
You were right. I will join you.
I have been waiting to hear this for so long. Now I can finally make your dream come true.
Before we leave, I would like to take one last walk in this world.
Hypnotize me. Why? Am I hopelessly incurable? Why couldn't you cure me? Can't you save me from despair? One more time. Du bist die grausamste von allen. Wenn das die Lösung ist, die du gebracht hast, werde ich sie mit Freude annehmen.
It is true that our circle has been disturbed.
It's
but we
still so
see it
hard
as a
for me
mere
to believe
turbulence
the
of
varying
phenomenal
summed
world.
happened during like
This will not shift the
22
center of
hours.
our focus, nor change the shape of our beliefs.
I will fix
So
our
much
circle.
happens
I will
during
go
that
back
one.
to the sacred place, pass its test, and ask it to share the divine light of Gnosis so we can learn the truth about the essence.
If you don't,
Your team is not the
An
only
apple a
one
day
cracking
keeps the
ritual
doctor
through
away.
their
oh, of
means.
course,
If you fail,
everybody
we will
should
turn to the
redeem their
others.
apple of the day.
And if that approach is wrong, we will try another. What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn? Warum musste es Greta sein?
Apiron, the Boundless One, I am here for a simple question. How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be free from the emanation forever?
Send this to everyone. This is the correct pronunciation of the
Laura.
immunity ritual.
La unua
Circular.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
No, the incantation is indeed correct.
Tell us this. The last leader of the study of the emanation, 77. What question did she bring to Apiron? And what answer did she receive?
She asked, what happened to the supreme existence? What plunged the world into madness? The answer was disorder and chaos.
You kept this to yourself for 4 years. Why? Was it for a false sense of peace? To keep the island stable? Did you deceive us to prevent the realization that our research would be in vain?
La unwa.
Wait, she's reciting it?
You fools! Don't just stand there! Stop her! Now!
You insisted on being here. You demanded to see this.
Just a few more syllables, madam, and it will be over.
Seer Clo.
37, you have seen Apiron, right? You asked the question, didn't you?
Yes, and I got the answer. The answer that will save us from the emanation once and for all.
The one true answer from Apiron is a string of numbers?
I will spend all my time working on it. It is not an easy question. Could be the hardest one I've ever dealt with in my...
A truth that distant won't change. What's in front of us now?
No, it is not by.
Sophia!
You too have been lost and deterred, but your engines of progress have never stopped churning. Until the storm brought everything to a
It
standstill.
was a knot.
But this is just a small setback. We are only back to the beginning where we stumble blindly. And this time, I happen to have a cane.
We are born facing a choice. Either we restrain ourselves and strive for harmony and discipline, or succumb to destruction fueled by passion and madness. Though the former may be challenging, the latter will only plunge us into eternal darkness.
I have found my number, 37.
Sophia's number is the square root of 2, the first irrational number discovered.
Calculation was correct, as always. Are we still friends, Sophia? You and I are different. I will join Manus Vindicte, take others with me, and leave. I will renounce the scripture and seek vengeance in the phenomenal world. If you really are the genius who can overcome anything, crush me to dust.
I realized that her eyes are different here. Like, she has a green eye here and a brown here. Interesting.
Why did you show mercy? You weren't supposed to. Because I don't want to fight you, Sophia. Why do we have to do this? I must have been out of my mind to make you fight me. Your hands were never meant for violence. They were meant for upholding the truth. As for me, I'm the one who clears the dust off the path, as fate foretold. Goodbye, my beloved friend.
If the incantation symbolizes the first circle, and if we were to
As Sophia
create
said,
a
crush her
physical
to
form
dust.
that could
I
be
took it literally.
mass-produced for
Winston
everyone,
tear her
will that
HP down so
form have
fast.
to be a circle too?
Oh,
I can
should
imagine.
have thought of this. See, Vertin, Apiron did give us the answer.
I apologize, Miss Kakanya. Perhaps the result of our work will not really help your situation.
You said Zanat works on both humans and arcanists. That is more than enough.
Our sanctuary has crumbled, exposing us to live in a world filled with conflict and turmoil.
But do not despair, for there is another way to the truth.
This path is the emanation.
I can't guarantee anything. It's a gamble for our lives. But people have a right to try before doomsday arrives.
I find myself uncertain of which way to go.
The guidance I can offer you is limited, Miss Marta. I think fate knows its own fate better than anyone.
I think I understand.
Just ending. Kind in her little class of arts and crafts. Connect to the internet so bad now. Oh good. Bless. I appreciate you even coming here and telling us that. Thank you so much. Have a great day and hope your internet can recuperate. Which made her not.
Go, 37. Leave the island to the world outside. The sorrows and doubts you have can only be alleviated by experiencing the outside world. Rather than clinging to a set of specific numbers, you should go and work out your own calculations and conclusions.
Will you leave a door open for me in your cave, like when we were kids? If I run into problems that I can't solve, can we talk about them together, like we used to?
Yes, a door will be left open for you, 37.
It's a promise. 6. The Hoffman nut?
Researcher Adler Hoffman wanted to make sure that Greta Hoffman would never be forgotten for her selfless sacrifice. Given the incredible contributions you have made, you're welcome to apply for a well-deserved and extended vacation.
My era has gone, but with this umbrella in hand, I will venture into the new world and marvel at what's to come. Will the sucker tort taste the same?
After all the incredible contributions you've made, they're suspending you?
But many did perish because of me.
The progress you've made has helped so many, but at what cost to your own well-being? Madam Lucy, all attention, salute!
That was so awesome. Yeah, it's such a like a masterpiece, really. We have one more video that Renato made, and we're gonna do some reverse. This is the true power of Lopra. What the fuck? How you made so many bullets? That's awesome.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
Okay, what the fuck is all this precast in the bottom of the screen?
Regaining control of our bodies.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
Stay put. This will hurt longer if I miss.
What was that? What was that? How can I do that with my opera? What do I need to make that happen? That's awesome. Thank you so much, Renato. But yes, please give me the strategy. Yeah, so we're gonna start our reverse of the day. We're here actually for almost an hour since no, probably an hour because I started earlier.
Oh, dear stranger, journeying to a far, but how many days was fast till I see
You again. I don't think I did
You look
the
like you've
roguelike
just had an
mode.
adventure. Rough night? Or did you just have a little too much fun? Wait, you didn't have a party without me, did you?
That's awesome. Oh, I got a new friend. Sure, yes. You can receive the handcrafted Apple badge from Mr. Duncan, adding it to her badge collection with pride. That's awesome. Yeah, by the way, guys, we're gonna have the update for Barcarola in the next few days. Just reminding you guys on how we're gonna do that. On the day of Barcarola's release, I'm not gonna be streaming Reverse in the morning. I'll probably will be in the morning, play something, maybe some Soul Nomad or maybe Fallout 76, and I'll be actually going live as soon like right after the patch hits. And then we're gonna be doing a double stream on Thursday. So Reverse is gonna be delayed for later, after the patch, after the update. So everybody's aware. The medication is mistletoe. Ripped mistletoe is better too. Whoever writes those daily stories need a raise for sure. Ooh, this is lovely. Mr. Vincent's afternoon tea. I love tea. Yeah. I heard that Mr. Antonio has recently become enamored with the cruise ship orchestra. How curious. Oh, he's not some romantic artist, nor does he have a collection of fine treasure at home. He's an accountant. Yes, the accountant for La Vie Française. A cautious, even slightly old-fashioned gentleman. Neither he nor his wife are particularly knowledgeable about music, and they seldom attend concerts. Mr. Antonio gets seasick. He made quite a spectacle of himself on the ship. Yes, he certainly lost his gentlemanly composure there. The orchestra on board completely captivated him. It was an exceptionally unique orchestra with a truly extraordinary musician. That's how Mr. Antonio described it. Darling. Hard to believe, isn't it? Who knows, maybe his seasickness was making him hallucinate. In any case, Miss and Mrs. Antonio, Mr. and Misters, I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, has set sail again on the Dream Expedition, and Rusty's come back, hasn't he? That's good boy, That's a good boy, Rusty. Alright, I'm going to go now. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. Tengai, I appreciate for the lurk. Have a great rest of your day, or a great night if you're going to bed. Archer, please react to the Orange Killer. What is the Orange Killer? I'm so sorry. Is it another video someone sent? Oh, okay. Just found it here. Okay, we're gonna just this one more, okay? Okay.
Farewell is always pathetic. Don't know why that means the end of the tragic. After all, after the storm, none will be left. How ironic.
Oh, this is nice. Let me just turn up the volume.
Wind was sweet, run through the trees. Life was in peace, but happiness is momentary, and suffering's like eternity. What have gone by, never come back, burns in memory. Where can I meet you again?
This is lovely. Sounds almost like a Vocaloid kind of music.
But I know there's no gods, and the past is gone. The only chips I own are my hands and guns. Departure from the darkest dawn, road toward the hopeless sun. White pigeon died with flesh and blood. With my
Yeah, give me a second.
But I know there's no gods.
I think I never realized this little bracelet around Schneider's arms kind of reminds about like the one snake bracelet that Nala uses.
The past is gone. The only chips I own are my hands and guns. Departure from the darkest dawn.
But there's no
road
snake.
Toward the hopeless sun. White pigeon died with flesh and blood.
I think this said synth V, but I didn't know what that means. Yeah, probably was a synthesizer, but maybe it might be Vocaloid, might be another one. Don't forget my heartbeat on the right. That's a lovely song. Thanks so much for sharing. This is great. I really hope we're gonna find Schneider again. And for sure, we gotta pay attention to the heartbeat on the right. I actually performed this on Teacher's Day last year. I was so shy to sing on stage, so I hid between the stage and sing. I let the dancers and actors to carry out the performance. That's awesome! I didn't know. Do you have any recordings of that? I would love to hear. Yeah, congratulations, Draggy. That's awesome.
I remember it was on...
And you know, even though you didn't show off yourself, you still performed. And that's what matters. Yeah, that's very, very cool. I really don't like that, so no, until I think I can do it greatly, then I'll okay, no problem. Then I'll be looking forward to it.
This is only a gentle sprinkle compared to Sao Paulo in the summer. The water gets so high that you just as well swim as...
Wait. We got a knight here? Guys. I'm gonna do a poll. Yes. I really love this one unit. I think this is one of the coolest units in the game. I did have some voice crack, but it needed to hit those high notes on it. I heard that the moment I sang that high note, they use a thunder scene, aka thunder, like the metaphor to say the storm is here. Do it, you coward. Okay. Hopefully we can get him on first try, so I don't need to splurge. Okay, guys, I need some positive energies. No. Okay, it's all good. Tigers!
Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands the great artist to be, the voice of peace, the adversary of banality and violence. I give you... Diggers.
Diggas. Oh, 2 new 5 stars. That's awesome. Horpedia.
Hey, the great Verdin. Nice to see you again.
Funny, I'm not seeing him now. Could have come earlier. Sure. Okay, maybe let's try again. Just a couple. Just a couple. Just a couple. This is the orange. This is the orange. Oh no! The game wants me to get Barcarola, I feel. The game wants me to try Barcarola now. Shoot. Shit! God damn it. Okay. This kind of changes things. Okay, okay. I can pull for Barcarola. Now I have Voyager. But I need to. I cannot do it for a night because I need to save money. Like I gotta make sure that I'm gonna get Barcarola then, so I can get Fatutu right after. If I keep pulling stuff for a night, I won't guarantee anything. I was not expecting this. Really, Voyager? Game. Okay, fair enough. Aleph, Fatutu, Voyager, and Matilda. There's a video about it. They do very well together. Okay, awesome. So yeah, guys, we got Voyager, so now she's a thing. But now I have a reason to start building Matilda. Awesome. Okay, so
I see.
yeah, we got something. I'm happy. There is a reason to build Matilda now. Damn it.
A gust of wind from the door.
I thought it was my arcane skill, but turns out it was too. Winged keys. I'm just gonna finish. I'm just gonna finish Flutter. And I might as well start Voyager right after. Because I need a decent working team.
Look at my back.
Man, imagine it was Ignite, but hey, at least guaranteed.
Please,
yeah.
Allow me. Finally, it's just you and me, Master.
I have at least 2 teams for Reverie. Yes. I have a Star team, and I have a Beast team, kinda.
Allow me.
Red 38 is about...
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
She's gonna get bullied. Cause I need the little keys.
That's what it's all about. Life or death battle.
Damn it, no key. Luckily, we have 2 Precosmic candies.
Show me what you got. Uh-oh. That's what it's all about. Life or death
Oh,
battle.
2 keys. Awesome. We just need 2 more to. Come on. I'm gonna report it to Constantine. Oh, shoot. Bring Constantine in here so I can beat her up as well.
Finally, it's just you and me, Master.
Nice. Okay, now we just need more of these. Oh, I just have 30 energy. Okay. Let's focus then on the mission at hand today. I can do this later. But yeah, basically, Flutter Page is now practically already inside 3. So that's fun.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? Please, allow me. A little trick. Uh-oh.
You don't want our poor Vertin gets diabetes, right?
Don't blame me.
Well, if the game would give me more candies, she would be just like Argos right now, chugging on them pre-Cosma candies, but...
Red 38 is about to return.
Sadly, I used all of them during the weekend.
This is only a gentle sprinkle compared to Sao Paulo.
Well, I am back, but back in bed and gonna lurk. Okay, thank you so much for lurking again. Appreciate.
Well, don't you look like you've just had an adventure?
It's the trailer, guys.
Oh, just in time. Is this yours?
Yes!
Matilda!
Put it away, kid.
This shrine? Only few tourists are willing to... Only the locals know. They have something to do with that comet myth I read about.
Some mythologies are the original translation of the realm. That's how we located the star. It reaches level 5 on Torino scale.
Meteor shower! So many of them, as the news mentioned.
This Deepa festival will become a disaster.
It's all because of my sister, who I've only seen once in my life.
Is also my tutor.
Miss Shaja? Why? How you find this place?
My dear children, enjoy your Deepa festival.
So meteor shower!
Oh!
It's coming!
I'll smash that door open, even if it takes the other arm of mine.
Not yet, best spot!
When did you last look up at the sky? That's not how you look at the star. And you shouldn't lower your head.
Damn it, that does look... okay. Makes me more excited that Matilda's here. Sadly, my Matilda's not built. And Conjura, it's barely touched. I touched Conjura because she was one of the first 5 stars that I got in the game. So I think she has some levels to her. The Stargazers. A dream made of shards of reality. Its edges are jagged and treacherous.
Hypotheses have been made regarding the quasars as follows.
The hall was packed with audience members.
The darkness below the podium is boiling. The eyes with the questions and inspection. Some behind glasses, or cast out of the darkness.
I love this event story so much that I can say with confidence Stage 7 is peak cinema. And the ending is very slay, if you know what I mean.
Just like the signals beamed from several light years away and received at the top of the observatory. Good.
I think I know what you mean.
Based on the data of its redshift, Dr. Schmidt deducted that it is moving away from us at a recessional velocity of 1/6 of light speed.
What's moving away from us? Moon?
Page 3. I did put it in. In most cases, we would consider a stellar black hole as what is left from the gravitational collapse of a star.
The red chalk left a jaggy circle in one stroke on the blackboard.
They fight, attract each other, and merge into a supermassive black hole to which the stars in the nearby galaxies will be eventually pulled by gravity. Page 3. Oh, here it is. Did Komor put it here for me? Then there was neither existence nor non-existence. There was neither the realm of space nor the sky beyond.
Then there was neither death nor immortality. There was neither day nor night.
Kumat will be the key word for this event.
Inside
Okay.
the quasars, there is a violent activity occurring that is close to a supernova. It devours stars, and the gas cloud turns into stars out of gravitational driving. Thus, a new star is born. It is a graveyard filled with corpses, as well as a cradle for new stars.
I like this whole story about black holes and supernovas and all that. It's pretty cool. I like to hear about it. The evening breeze, the meadow, and the fresh air. Despite its lack of privacy, this was a good place to chill as it could be. It was a clear night. Stars twinkled in the sky like golden sprinkles on a dark cloth.
That was a successful lecture, Calabuna.
Calabuna. Calabuna heard a familiar voice and recognized the footsteps. Without looking back, she already knew who was behind her.
Thanks for your rare compliment.
She extended her arm, reaching out for the stars.
I can't believe the first thing you do after the long absence is listening to my embarrassing speech. You see, this is not my thing. I'm still struggling with the word I should use in part 3.
Oh, but you know I won't pass up a good chance to sit in the audience.
The grass rustled. He laid down next to Calabuna.
To be someone who can smile knowingly at the argument made by the lecturer, knowing full well the thinking process behind, while staying close to other whispering opinions. This is the perfect spot for observations, like a perfect observatory from which we witness the events in the universe.
I'd rather not give a comment on your personal taste. Kumar, I think we should make some adjustments to the details of the following observation.
Here's an idea. How about we put away the work for the moment? Forget those things. Just look at the stars. Simply fix your eyes on them. Move over. The grass beneath me feels like pine needles.
When you were away, Donnie from the institution had paid a visit here. Based on his attitude, I may tell he was doubting my identity as a human. If it goes on like this, we are likely to be kicked out of our own project.
Wait, so she is an arcanist that's trying to hide herself as a human?
I've destroyed all the observation data of that special celestial body. At least through this, we can keep the observation method.
An apple a
between you and
day
me.
keeps the doctor away.
Hello, Ellie. Thanks for redeeming your apple of the day. So she is in a similar case as Baloney from the last event. She's also trying to pass as a human. Of course, their motives are completely different. Baloney was kind of forced by her family, and then just wanted to be a human. Clearly, she's just being a human to try to be a scientist, I guess. Her words were only met with a lasting silence. Calabuna turned to the person next to her.
You seem... Have I done anything wrong?
No, As a research student, you did an excellent job, though no more than I'd expect from a student of mine.
Her voice was incredibly calm.
That's just what we've been doing, isn't it? Hiding in the corners, doing research that completely has nothing to do with others. You know what? I'm a bit tired. Seriously. Tired of the pointless power struggles between these specks of stardust. We all know none of us could avoid the fate of being restored to the basic elements of the universe after we die.
Sorry, but with my power issues I had to close my stream today. Oh, I'm so sorry. So you were still having those power issues? You sighed deeply at the thought.
Never mind. It's not the first time it's happened. I've never been welcomed on either side. Speaking of which...
Hooked by the conversation, unpleasant memories swam up again. 3 times and I called it quits. I'm sorry. I had one issue. My stream randomly crashed. About like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so after I started. Don't know really what happened, but it is working fine now. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Ellie. But anyway, thank you so much for coming in. At least you were able to stream a little bit.
My parents...
And I believe everybody understands.
Yeah, I told you about them. They abandoned me because I had little so-called talent for Arcanum. And now they are showing remorse for what they have done. There's more. My stupid younger brother knew nothing about what happened to me.
Yeah.
He didn't even recognize me, his own sister.
Thank you. I'm always going to be here for you to redeem your apple.
You paid them a visit this time back in your hometown?
Visit them? No, sweetheart. I went home to do many things except to hear some old people's apology. I've never cared about
You're
those
so
things.
old.
I went there to deal with a little business, and it was done smoothly.
She seemed to be in a state of ease.
So smoothly that I have taken care of everything there is to be done. Kalabona, if...
A gust of wind blew by the metal. The subtle sound of blend fibers rubbing against each other could be heard clearly.
If one day we can see that celestial body with our own eyes, or even touch it with our own hands, I will definitely.
Kumar, what are you talking about?
Alabuna propped herself up on both of her elbows, trying to see the one beside her clearly. But that person's face was indistinguishable, as if hidden by a fog. What happened? Is Kumar a ghost? Is Kalavuna just talking to a ghost this whole time? Yellow crystal pendulum. See, here it just shows her, doesn't shows Kumar. Yeah. To the left, to the right, an arc and a fleeting gaze. Daydreaming about the past, I guess. Could be. Incoming ad break, guys.
Excuse me?
Most of you won't be affected. Some of you might. The ones that are not subscribed. But you know, this is a very good time for you to remember to subscribe. Supports me, supports the stream, and allows you to watch everything ad-free. My personal ad break, no problem, Renato. See you in a few. Alright, well, I remember there was a way for me to time you out without being 10 minutes. I don't know how I can do that for shorter. But yeah, I'm gonna do the usual 10 minutes. It's gonna be a long ad break for you.
Let me get through! That's... Will you move, please? For the sake of Marianne Lenormand!
She looks great on this outfit. The crowds on the platform are like schools of colorful sardines, pushing each other towards their destinations at an incredible speed.
Oh, enfin. Ah, aïe. Ce trajet en train m'a vraiment fait mal au cou.
Funny enough, both Kanjira and Matilda were my they are on the group of my first 5-star units that I ever gotten, so I did use them at the beginning of the game together. She finally gets to relax in one of the few empty seats in the station.
Comment ce serait bien si je pouvais dormir dans mon lit par un temps aussi frais et agréable, ou alors autant rester à Delhi avec maman pour vendre ses topazes.
Or I may as well just stay in Delhi with mom to sell those topazes. Yes, you totally foreshadowing. Her fist tightens, though she doesn't consciously want to. The documents rattle in her hand. Also, look at Matilda's other outfit. I will. Whenever I have time, I will look at her other skin. Looks down at the documents.
Non, Matilda n'abandonnera pas. Qui sait quand ils approuveront mes congés la prochaine fois?
Again, I will always say Matilda is probably one of the characters that talk most in her native language.
En ce moment, l'énergie céleste semble être parfaitement forte. Et la meilleure zone d'observation se trouve être proche de Delhi. Quelle occasion providentielle pour ce génie de la divination! Ce serait de la folie ne rien faire.
The one that's currently showing. Oh, I thought you were talking about another one. Yeah, no, I paid attention to it.
Le bon endroit pour méditer?
Slightly shakes her fists. It seems that she made up her mind very seriously.
Tôt ou tard, je remonterai jusqu'au sommet.
She rummages through the document and moves close enough to read the poorly printed text.
Voyons voir de quoi il est question sur cette affiche. Deepa Festival.
She turns over the poster.
People in Mor Pankh hold the Deepa Festival during the meteor period every year to seek the blessings of
Vendre.
Oh, alors c'est en fonction de la pluie de météorites ici. Vendre. Je crois que j'ai lu ce nom dans les documents. Je suis à l'est de Chandigarh en ce moment. Pourrait-il y avoir moins de signes ici?
Yeah, I do like the accessorizing that she did here.
Cette carte est en anglais de l'autre côté. Très bien. Ce serait encore mieux et plus classe si c'était en français.
It would be more classy if they put French here instead.
L'endroit que j'ai trouvé grâce à la divination s'appelle Mor Pankh.
Mor Pankh.
C'est un temple. Je dois me rendre dans sa grotte au nord. Bon, un temple. Cela peut être un rapport avec le mythe de la comète que j'ai lu avant. N'est-ce pas aussi l'un des endroits où l'on peut voir la prochaine pluie de météorites? Super! C'est là que je vais alors. Où est mon stylo? Là. Très bien, notons-le.
She hunches over and writes down something carefully.
Ouf! Bien joué! Tout est beaucoup plus pratique dans la nouvelle ville.
The city looks new. The train station seems to have been built not too long ago.
Ah, c'est beaucoup mieux que le plafond de la gare de Delhi. Je me demande comment vont maman et papa.
So she's not here on a mission. She is traveling with her parents.
Quand elle négocie.
As she slackens off, tiredness catches up with her.
Juste une petite sieste rapide. Très courte.
Wow,
क्या निडर लड़की है। दोस्तों, वो देखा? वो लड़की बहुत ही बिंदास होगी, जो ट्रेन स्टेशन पे ही सो रही है।
अरे, मुझे कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है बॉस। आपकी तरह हर किसी की नजर इतनी अच्छी नहीं होती। ओह, धन्यवाद। ओह, चमत्कार गहने और बटुआ। लेकिन इतनी गहरी नींद में भी वो कौन सी चीज है जो इतने कसकर पकड़ी है? ये तो वो नक्शा है जो रेलवे स्टेशन पर मुफ्त में देते हैं।
हाँ, कोई कीमती चीज शायद, जैसे खजाने का नक्शा होता है किताबों में। अगर करीब जा सको और फिर रहने दो, तुम्हारे लिए बहुत मुश्किल होगा। अजय, तुम बाएं से जाओ, कागज को वैसे ही लेना जैसे मैंने सिखाया, और मिल जाए तो मुझे ये इशारा करके बताना।
कोई बात नहीं।
ध्यान से छोटे, ये तुम्हारा पहला कदम होगा हमारे इस काम में। ओह, मिस्टर जा को कभी मत बताना कि मैंने तुम्हें ये काम सिखाया था। जाओ जाओ, तुमसे पहले कोई और ना जाके ले ले।
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Quelque chose qui se balance.
Sleepily, Matilda struggles to open her eyes and sees the little figure prowling away.
Is this yours, miss?
Hey, that's the pendulum Mom gave me. Who are you?
It fell on the floor. I was just picking it up for you. There. Don't lose it again.
Thank you.
Matilda reaches for the pendulum.
Nuh-uh. It's yet too early to say thanks, girl.
They find themselves in the shadows of a tall man. The man seems travel-worn. He's carrying just a little luggage.
About 3 minutes ago, or 5 minutes ago, this fellow was wandering around you like a sneaky ferret badger. Trust me, this is no friendly encounter.
He raises his left hand, more specifically his prosthesis, to show the delicate wallet between those seemingly stiff fingers.
That's mine. You stole my wallet.
Shemaine, yes.
What? I've put it in my pocket.
Someone needs to work on his techniques. Right, boy?
The man catches a jar close, this time with his real hand, and easily picks him up. The jar is lifted in the air, but he isn't strangled with his collar, for the man has skillfully avoided the area of his neck. Got his skin into point got me drooling. I think I remember that one.
Unfortunate for you. My business these days is to mind others' business. Seems like there are more things in that pocket of yours. Come on, you know where we are going.
Jared shows his teeth and bites the man hard on the right hand, which is dragging his collar. He lets go because of the pain. The little teeth breaks free and quickly slips into the crowd.
He's gotten away. My pendulum. He had my pendulum. Stop, you!
Cast some spells, Matilda. Okay.
Anyone else? Is she here?
Don't even say anything, guys. Can I inside her?
Now walk out and...
No. At least.
Tell me what you got.
So it's just gonna be funny.
Who dare you, little terror?
Little terror.
Oh boy. Hey, slow down. You'll get yourself hurt. Why is he running circles? Let me see. Ah, good for you, clever boy. Planned this route beforehand, didn't you? So, to the left.
Perfectly understood. So how else tell me what to do? Do you have a little faith in me, Master? Hey, witness me!
I completely overlooked the fact that Nala did something there.
My bad. Please let go me.
You should have seen this coming. Now give me...
You wish.
Hey! You bad, bad kid! I know how to do it. Don't tell me what to do.
I'm exhausted. You are still after I...
La grande Mathilda ne retombe jamais dans le même piège. Arrête de fuir!
Oh my god.
Run back. Take the alley behind.
Perfectly understood. Je vois ton destin.
Wow, you sure know how to run, boy? But that's enough. Give it back to the girl, okay? Besides, the police station is not as bad as you think.
No, I will never ever go there.
Finally, it's just you and me, Master.
I remember doing this with a knight, casually stabbing a child with Excalibur. I would have been doing just as well like as you if the game would have given me a knight. But now I'm going for the inspiration team.
Stop right there, you little thief!
The annoyed boy thrills the pendulum into the distance with full strength.
You, boy! Wait!
The man runs into a colorful school of sardines in a hot pursuit.
No, it's fragile, don't!
In a beautiful arc, the transparent topaz falls towards the ground like a meteor. Suddenly, a palm appears and catches it safely.
Just in time. Is this yours?
She's gorgeous.
Yes.
The lady leans forward and speaks in a soft voice. Matilda stares into her eyes, completely abstracted.
Put it away, kid.
As she tilts her palm, the topaz falls swiftly into Matilda's hand.
Thank you.
She is.
It's okay.
The lady slightly nods and leaves like a gust of wind.
Elle est partie si vite. Ah, les documents. Bon, j'espère que je ne les ai pas abîmés lors de la poursuite. Une, deux... Il manque 2 pages. Où sont-elles passées?
A small black-haired head is speaking from behind a pillar nearby.
शुक्र है कि मैंने अपने भागने की योजना पहले से ही बना ली है और अजर से तेज कोई नहीं दौड़ता ध्यान से भाग जाओ बेचारा अजर
She puts her palm together and wobbles her head and shows her pity.
मैं उस लड़की से लाभ कमाऊंगी और उसमें भी जिसमें तुम कामयाब नहीं हुए तो वो सुनहरे बालों वाली एक आसान लक्ष्य है तुम देखोगे कि कैसे कंजीरा अरे ये मैंने किस चीज पर पैर रख दिया क्या वो इस चीज को ढूंढ रही थी हाँ मेरी आंखें मुझे धोखा नहीं देंगी
Her face puckers up as she examines the paper in front of her.
ये तो सचमुच किसी खजाने का नक्शा है देखो उसने एक तारा भी बनाया है बिल्कुल किताबों की तस्वीरों जैसी ओह भाग्यशाली हो तुम कजीरा ये तो कमाल हो गया मुझे देखने दो ओ मुझे नोट्स के साथ पढ़ना होगा। ये क्या है? उसने सारे शब्द गलत लिखे हैं, यहाँ तक कि बिंदु और मात्रा शब्दों के ऊपर।
Don't even bother trying. It's in French.
ओए, मेरे खजाने के बारे में सोचना भी मत। ओह।
Matilda squints to scan the suspect, who is trying to avoid eye contact.
What were you muttering about with my map?
I just pick it up and look for its owner. Hope I can help.
Help? Matilda needs no one's help. Not to mention from a girl who just showed up out of nowhere. Hey! Don't touch me!
Conjure ignores Matilda's contempt. He holds Matilda's arms intimately, with a big smile on her face.
Wow, you are so cool. Is this your first time in the village? On your own? What's the plan? Sightseeing, family visit, or looking for some...
Hey, let's go first. Why is that any of your business?
I mean, perhaps not clear to you, but in fact, I am a guide who always give best service.
A guide? Who always gives the best service?
Tour guide maybe? Anyways, I tell you, nobody knows this village better than I. Hey, don't stare at me like this. I'm wandering here for a reason. I only give services to outstanding and cool people. They have good taste. That's why I find you at the station from all travelers. My most great customer ever.
Ah, the outstanding and impressive people, you say? At least you have sharp eyes.
Matilda tries hard to suppress her complacent smile.
See, the place you is visiting is different from others. This shrine, only few tourists are willing to... only the locals know. And now people can only go into 3 caves out of 4. But if you choose I...
The black-haired girl reaches out and pats the map on the stars.
I can take you go North Cave, even if it's not open.
Matilda frowns in response. There is suspicion in her eyes.
How are you going to take me there?
How I do that? My local connections, of course.
I see. No wonder there were some discrepancies between the documents and the tourist brochure. Well, of course, I knew this all along. What are you laughing at?
No, my dear guest. It's just sneeze. Well, you see, I just make a living here. I'm short and thin, can't compare with adults.
She tilts her head slightly, the angle so perfect that it seems to be a result of countless practices, and sheds tears naturally.
And you is so great. You will not let I, weak, poor kid, get hungry for no money. Will you?
Even if you look at me with those puppy eyes.
First sight I know you is a lady with great taste. Just like the sand cat. Brave and smart.
Conjure's downcast green eyes suddenly steal a covered glance up at Matilda, secretly reading the signs on her face.
Sand cat. It does sound like a smart animal.
Anyways, you is lucky to meet me, my lady.
Conjure waves her hand as if she has made a big decision.
Well, for a great customer like you, I can only suffer some loss. Just 200 rupees and I'll show you the shrine and the whole Mor Pankh village with a special Deepa festival tour on the house.
On the
Want me
house?
to recommend a hotel? I know good hotels too. Yes or no, my dear guest? My most great guest? Please?
Somewhere 200 rupees is not that expensive.
Fine. I will allow you to be my temporary assistant. For your life has been so sad already.
Yay! Let's go treasure hunting!
Sightseeing.
Excellent. Have you arranged a shuttle bus for the travel?
I have something gooder than bus for you.
Kinjira puts on a mysterious smile on her stained face.
And I promise you, quick like flash.
Oh, Matilda. Bless your heart. Okay, let's see. I think I can just do some level up to Matilda. No, okay, I don't have
Good morning,
energy.
Master. I do hope you enjoyed your dreams last night.
Oh, I see. Don't be in and out.
Привет, Miss Vertin.
A gust of wind.
You could just click on her and that's enough.
I see. Oh, you must be quite the singer yourself, right?
Okay.
Oh, I see. Oh, you must...
But just one. I just wanted to put across my candy. Jessica Euphoria got announced. And it's any good? As I was saying yesterday, her power is so strong. In theory. In theory.
Oh, I see. Oh, you must be quite the singer yourself, right? Come on, sing us a song. Master, stop! You're going to make me fall on stage.
Nah, 90% of the spotlight instead.
You must be quite the singer yourself.
Making the random shooting wouldn't be a problem. Okay, sorry. So they also announced Voyager Euphoria, that's what you're saying? Whether is there is any videos they're talking about those new Euphoria?
Oh, I see. Oh, you must be quite the singer yourself. Oh, I see. Oh, you must be quite the singer yourself.
Oh, Miss Vertin.
Oh, finally.
Welcome.
Come on in.
Good day, my lord.
Well, well. Don't you look like you've just had an adventure?
Oh, I see.
Nothing is making it go up. Any card for 10 times in suitcase. Okay, it's not going up.
Oh, I see.
Making impromptu shoots bullets at random enemies. Voyager makes so the bullets only hit in a certain unit. Which is why she's essential in impromptu teams.
I see.
I get it. We can engrave Psycubes. I'm gonna go this way because it's good for all the healers. Let me look. Okay, I was trying to actually look for some videos of the new Euphorias. I'm not getting to find anything. So I don't think there's any videos for now. Okay, we're gonna look as soon as oh no, okay, Voyager Euphoria. I think I can find something. Okay, I got a video. Oh, you sent something. Okay, let's see. I got this one video probably explaining some the new Euphorias.
They're quite different from what I expected. Let's start with Jessica. I initially thought Jessica might make a strong return to the poison team, maybe with a passive to trigger multiple poison detonations, or maybe a stronger poison application overall. But instead, she is staying true to her identity as a reality DPS that deals more damage against poisoned enemies. What's new though is that she can now petrify enemy with her attacks, and no longer break petrification despite dealing reality damage. Jessica's Euphoria introduced a new mechanic called Moss on Stone, which she gains stacks of at the beginning of the combat and at the end of her turns. She also gains stack when anyone in the team attack poisoned enemies. Once she has gained enough stack of it, Jessica will petrify enemy with her first attack of each turn. If the description is accurate, this means Jessica could...
Okay. Okay, this is nice because a lot of petrify. You can play her with Druvis, Sotheby as the healer because poison, and then someone else to apply poison, like Willow.
Potentially petrify all enemy with her ultimate, or petrify 2 targets with her skill 2. Against enemy who doesn't have control resistance or tenacity, this could be absolutely insane. Hopefully, Blue Pankh doesn't change it to only petrify the main target in the final release, cause that would be pretty disappointing. Back when Jessica was just released, her skill 1 stood out as one of the strongest damage dealing ability, scaling
only
with
2
number
units
of
who can petrify, Druvis and Satsuki, and now Euphoria Jessica, which is awesome.
Target. With Euphoria, the multiplier cap has been increased, and petrification now counts as multiple poison stack for the skill. This could be one of the biggest damage boosts to her directly, which she really needs to become viable in today's meta. Jessica also gains bonus incantation mod and guarantees a critical strike when hitting a petrified enemy. Since her builds didn't traditionally focus on crit, this also means she will now be able to actually benefit from critical damage a lot more. That said, I don't actually think Jessica will become the main petrification DPS. Instead, I think her future role might be centered around applying petrifying more consistently with her passive. And now that we have 2 U4 upgrades focused on petrification, I wouldn't be surprised if we see an actual petrified DPS very soon. Now let's move on to Tenet. Tenet's Euphoria mainly focused on ammo and also automatic incantation. Originally, Tenet would only gain diamond bullets at the start of the combat, but with her Euphoria...
Okay, I know that a lot of people say the Tenant's Euphoria suck. And technically, yes. But I can see her working very well with just bullets. Clearly they're trying to make a full bullet team and make it work.
Also gain additional diamond bullets every other turn. This is going to give her a lot better coverage with her reality defense threat. When Tenet has more than a certain number of diamond bullets, she will also follow up allies' attack with her skill 1, and after consuming enough diamond bullets, Tenet will automatically use her skill 2, which grants the team a shield. Her ultimate also got a new effect where it gains bonus multiplier based on the total ammo the team has accumulated.
This is awesome because she can work very well with Duncan and Lopera. Yeah, she can work, but it's mostly because there's yet to be a better option for the bullet teams. Yes, I agree. But for now, her, Duncan, and Lopera can really do some damage.
Which is very similar to Mr. Duncan's ultimate.
Yes, he just had right. It's very similar to Duncan's because Duncan also his ultimate also scales up with bullets, and it's a very decent beast team.
While this sounds like a solid improvement, I'm personally not a big fan of Tenet's Euphoria. The main issue is that despite all this automatic cast and bonus ammo mechanic, her damage output likely will still remain low, and her shield is relatively weak as well. On top of that, her shield cannot stack, which limits the overall utility compared
Okay, yeah,
to
that's the problem. They should have given her something that allows her shield
might position her
to stack.
as a budget option for an ammo-focused team in the future, alongside characters like Mr. Duncan and Lydia. But just like Cornbloom, I don't see her Euphoria being impactful enough to justify its use in most of the current team compositions. For the next part, I want to talk about Matilda, Voyager, and Barcarola together, as they all fall under the new Revelation system. In patch 2.4, we will be getting a brand new character Barcarola, who will introduce a new mechanic called Revelation. From the looks of it, we can get stack of revelations from various passives, skills, and also when characters spend Eureka when there is revelation character in the team. Each turn, revelation stacks will be attached to cards in your hand randomly, and at the end of the turn, the total revelation on the incantation you used is calculated and transformed to a special attack called Improvisational Incantation, which deals mental damage based on the total stacks. Barcarola's kit revolves heavily around boosting the damage of improvisation.
Hey, welcome back, Sibylas. You missed like a little update. So I pulled for a knight, just showing Sibylas a bit. So I've seen that a knight is now on the summon list, and I wasted a couple of my Unilog to summon for it because I really like a knight. Turns out I got Voyager instead. So I guess you understand where I'm trying to go with this information. Yep. Someone's gonna be pulling for Barcarola. That someone is me. So I'm looking about information on hers and Matilda's. Yeah. Again, I went for a knight. I got Voyager. So I think I might as well. The universe is saying, and I'm not gonna be the person to say no, universe, fuck you. I got Voyager. I have Matilda. I really wanted to pull Aleph, but I'm still gonna ignore Barcarola altogether. No, I'm gonna pull for Barcarola, and I am praying that I get her in very, very few pulls, so I don't waste too much stuff for me to get Patutu. If for some crazy event I have a difficulty getting Fatutu, I will be putting a little bit of income in the game to confirm my Fatutu is going to come. But hopefully this is not going to be an issue. Yeah, okay. So far, I haven't failed any attempts of getting a character so far. Like every character that I really, really, really wanted, I really, really got it. So I hope it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna need to invest more money because I already got the monthly card. So I am getting a lot of extra income every day because of that one. I hopefully I don't need to put more money besides the one that I already put in the game right now.
Incantation. Her skill
Because
1
on my idea, I just wanted to spend money on this game to buy skins. Like I am really torn about getting Kakonia's skin because I find that skin so gorgeous.
increases damage, while her skill 2 add extra hit to the attack itself. This means
Yeah, I
a
will
lot of
hydrate
her
in a
damage
few.
potential will likely come from this mechanic. However, improvisational incantation has a key issue. It targets enemy at random.
Well, to be honest, I want Voyager from day one. Oh, you wanted her from day one. Nice. You wanted her or you got her day one?
This is where Voyager's Euphoria step in to provide the solution. One of the key changes is that her passive turns improvisational incantation into an
Oh, you don't have
AoE
her.
attack
Okay.
on odd turns, addressing some of the randomness by allowing it to hit multiple enemies. Or at least that's what it looks like when the description.
But also, you gotta remember, right now I'm completely stuck in Reverie because I don't have teams. I don't have a decent team to really use besides Nala. So getting Voyager now and then getting Barcarola next will kind of give me another team to work with. So I have Nala's team, and then I have now Barcarola's team. I just need to get someone else and to get three teams, and I'm gonna be kind of okay.
Description says it caused the attack to split. On top of that, Voyager's
Yeah, I
ultimate will
hope you
now
got her
attach a
eventually.
special debuff to the target. This debuff makes improvisational incantation prioritize the marked target while also adding bonus Genesis damage.
Nice.
Together, her passive and ultimate significantly improve improvisational incantation's consistency and utility. Lastly, Voyager's Euphoria also apply Barcarola's skill 2 effect to basically both of her skills, adding extra hit to improvisational incantation when used. And with all this effect, Euphoria Voyager might become a core member of the Revelation team in the long term.
Nice.
Finally, let's look at Matilda.
The question is how many sustain units you have. So I was thinking, I can leave Villa and to Nala's team. So Nala, Lilia, Lopera, and Villa. Villa is also a. So I have a lot of sustain. Actually, that's what I was talking yesterday. I have Yenisei, I have Villa, I have Lopera. Most of the units that I already built in the game are sustain units. I'm lacking DPS right now. And I'm gonna get Fatutu. So we're talking about another sustain unit that's gonna come in the future. So like what I'm gonna do is probably just swap my healers from place to place and just try out Villa with one team. Fatutu actually works very well on both teams, but I'm gonna have to settle one for one and another one for the other one. I don't know. I'm gonna see where Fatutu makes the biggest difference, and that's going to be the team that she's gonna stay in. Probably is Nala's team, and then I'll probably put Villa on Barcarola's team.
Who got a similar Revelation focused Euphoria as Voyager, but with a slight different focus. While Voyager's Euphoria is centered on improving improvisational incantations targeting, Matilda's focus is on boosting its critical rate and critical damage. Her skill provides bonus critical rate and critical damage to improvisational incantation based on the revelation stacks, and her ultimate guarantees the improvisational incantation to critically strike in that turn.
Nice.
While Barcarella already provides some bonus crit rate and crit damage, the actual critical bonus Matilda offers will likely still be somewhat valuable. Not to mention, Barcarella benefits for having as many Eureka characters on the team as possible. Barcarolla's ultimate will apply a buff to a single ally, and every time she uses her ultimate again, the duration will be refreshed on all allies, so eventually she should be able to apply that effect to the entire team. With it active, her attack will now consume the Eureka of all characters affected by it.
And other thing that I gotta remember, I love Matilda. Matilda right now is for sure my favorite character on reverse. So like this is a reason for me to actually use her. Oh, she's gonna be the best one on the team? No. I know that eventually probably there are going to be other units that people would likely change Matilda for in terms of making the strongest possible. But I really don't I don't really care about like, oh my god, the strongest team possible. I just really want to use Matilda, and that's the best team that she can work with. I'm building Bara Bara right now to beat the wait, who's Bara Bara?
generating more revelation stacks each turn and increasing the damage of the
Barbara?
improvisational incantation. There is the chance for Flutterpage being better in that team than Matilda, depending on how the improvisational incantation actually functions and if it's counted as a follow-up attack.
By the way, you guys know this answer? If the incantation thing works as a follow-up? I don't know, her it's all good. Yeah, he's completely right. Probably depending on the situation, Flutterpage is a better character on the team than Matilda. Okay, but I still think even if it counts as a follow-up, it's very hard for me to see she being better than being with Nala.
Still, I'm going to be working on racing both Voyager and Matilda to see how this team performs in 2.4. I have high hopes for the Revelation team, especially since the last Gimmick Folks team, Poison, turned out to be incredibly strong.
I think this team, the Voyager, I'll skip all impromptu teams. Yeah, so I don't know how impromptu will work, but hopefully it's gonna have a future. And if not, I really don't care. I'm still gonna be working with them. Oh, also, I got Horrorpedia and Baloney. And Diggers. I think I had Baloney before, but I got Horrorpedia and Diggers. That's just details. I don't like Horrorpedia. I still don't know even what he does.
I have to remind you that jump scares are really outdated.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything remarkable. The spell's counter. I'm just waiting for Voyager, honestly. If she ever comes home, I'll build Matilda to try to pull Aleph. Hello, Shay. Morning. I mean her personally, not his. Oh, you don't like his personality? Oh, sure. I kind of like it. I know he's an asshole, but I kind of dig it. Like he reminds me of a lot of good friends that I have. You know, they are people don't understand them, and people think that they are just mean or evil, but it's just their sense of humor. Yeah, hello, Shay. Welcome. We're just talking about the game and units and all those things. But yeah, the young Indiana Jones, a small squad. Okay, why is Indiana Jones? Just because we're in India? A small squad revving engines in a gloomy cave make for a story that never goes out of fashion. Yeah, we're gonna be using Matilda during this one event, just because, why not? We defeated the last one with overkills with Nala, so I really don't need Lily.
Woohoo! All right, sit tight. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna grab this. This is a great image. I hope my Kalabuna will also be used. If you have one, I can borrow. Oh, good. Kala is sitting in the bench for a while. What does Kala do actually as a character? Never used her.
Joke again? Fix it up for one last time. Don't borrow that annoying human thing to her.
Annoying human thing to her. The bright yellow tuk-tuk drifts in a beautiful arc on the soft road, and the brown sand kicked up in the air, covering the curses of the passerby. I mean, honestly, Kalavuna and P1 Anjonala sounds bomb. We're gonna look. We're gonna see. As the tuk-tuk roars along, the merry-go paddles are flying wildly in the wind.
Not yet, best spot. Hold that part tight.
How can Matilda just works with every character that she meets is amazing, really. Maybe even with Euphoria Melania for that Moxie generation.
Woohoo! How you feel, my guest?
I guess she feels lovely.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must not be used to this. Here, use it.
As Kinjira passes over the hem on her skirt, Matilda takes out a handkerchief from her pocket in silence.
If you want yourself dirty, fine. You look very decent after all. And here it is.
The shrine is apparently an old one, judging by the worn bricks. The smell of sticky spices in the air is almost suffocating.
What's the smell? Is it...
Smell of full white musk and sandals, calming Palo Santo and cinnamon. You feel your chakra open?
I love spices, by the way, guys.
But I can also smell a lot of mango. That smells good.
Kinjira glances at the stone wall to measure its height and then nods.
Okay, jump over this wall and we're in.
Jump over it? I thought there is at least a hidden side door.
To see the closed cave, you must pay a price.
So this is your local connections.
Well, that means tuk-tuk, my guest. No tuk-tuk this village is faster than that. Uncle Sinna is not so nice and lend me if I don't give him my lunch money. My route don't need entrance ticket. Shouldn't you give me credit?
She's right. Even if she's busted, Kinjira's not embarrassed at all. On the contrary, she looks a bit proud. She puts her hands together to form a temporary stepping stone.
Now come. Although I think you don't like this rude behavior.
Ignoring the stepping stone, Matilda raises her arms and jumps up the wall deftly.
Huh?
I was thoughtful and considerate enough not to wipe my nose on your skirt. Yet you repay my kindness with contempt. Climbing over a wall of this height is really a piece of cake. So, do you need a hand getting up here?
We cannot forget that even though Matilda and Soneto and other characters might look frail, they are extremely well trained in all sorts of everything, really. So, sometimes I forget, and sometimes this is just here to remind us that they are not normal people. Matilda looks down proudly from the top of the wall.
Huh. Weirdo.
The shrine is shrouded in thick smoke and packed with pious believers, resembling a legged cloud with the smell of spices. Really, they're going for the spices here. From what I remember, the one I lost banner is pickles. I got and lead to that, and I skipped pickles. How dare you skip pickles? His best dog, his best boy. The two small figures sneak into the shadow in the corner while avoiding the believers in the way.
I don't know what this skulking was for. You better not be lying.
She's eating a mango?
Hey, what's that in your hand?
You want a bite? The prayers are so pious. So don't worry, the fruits is tasty. Like I expect. So sweet.
When did you take it from the offerings?
That is a sacrilege if I've ever seen one.
Mind! Monka, come back!
Oh, her little snake! A little black snake creeps up from her up her arm quietly.
By the way, I hope you is not afraid of snakes. I'm a special kind.
And I'm curious about what exactly you are referring to. Specially rude or specially annoying?
Why so angered? I mean, I'm Arcanist. Hope I don't scare you. Relax. I'm not like others.
Are you serious? Can't you tell I'm also an excellent, one of the best Arcanist?
Matilda jumps up with a jerk out of excitement, but then she notices the crowd and has to crouch down again very quickly.
So you were lying to me! Spoke about all those good virtues you can see in me!
Hey, it's not my fault. You doesn't look like one.
Kinjira drops the mango core and scans Matilda in slight surprise.
I thought all Arcanists except me are like...
Not like the other girls. I'm a crow girl. I'm an arcanist, Kinjira probably, yes.
Like what?
Like the villagers. Those old mans yell when they see humans, like annoying monkeys or crowing chickens. They even drive humans away. Don't care they's here to help. Why you think only the train station is tidy and clean? Humans in other places is all drive away. I'm not like them because... Anyways, I never thought there is more arcanists like me.
Kinjira speaks in a quiet voice. A confused look appears on her face.
If you ask me, I'd say you read too little and know too little. I suggest you follow my example and adopt the style of Ariel, Arcanist.
Ariel, arcanist.
Fine. Oh, Monka say there is just a few people outside. So up your head, stay confident, and walk out like we paid.
Have you been listening or not?
Following Kinjira, Matilda goes through the smoke and arrives at the entrance of the cave.
Huh, nice. Nobody around as usual. But I still suggest you be careful since... I understand the damage when digging. Just don't involve me if you must break something.
Matilda looks up, not hearing a word of her mutter.
So this is the head of Vindre?
Vindre? The top of the cave looks like a black hole. No one knows where it will lead or what will devour.
Dark and scary. But this is what must go through on the way to treasure. Just like you must say, open sesame, right?
I really don't know what to make of this treasure you've been mumbling about. I hope you didn't get the wrong idea.
I think she did.
Ah, I see what you mean here. Relax. I will zip my lips and tell no one.
I really think she did. She zips her mouth shut and nods sincerely.
I'll just stay here then. Everything good luck.
Huh? Anyway, despite all the strange things you've been talking about along the way, you have successfully taken me here as promised. I guess here is where we part. Thank you.
After bidding her goodbye, Matilda turns around and walks towards the cave while browsing the documents in her hand. Soon she is devoured by the bottomless darkness.
तुम्हें मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं, मेरे बहादुर मेहमान. भले ही कोई सांप या कोई ड्रैगन तुम्हारा इंतजार करे, तुम्हें पौराणिक खजाना पाने से मतलब है. हम फिर मिलेंगे.
Footsteps echo inside the cave like a piece of poorly composed percussion music.
Cette peinture murale, semble être en rapport avec ce mythe. Là, sur ce document. Voyons voir.
There's a huge mural carved on the wall, spreading to the end of her sight. She turns the page of the notebook quickly.
J'ai trouvé! Before the serpent struck in night sky, the stone house of Azura rose to the north of the head of Vindre. The master of the stone has acted with countless feet, with countless eyes, to trip, to pry, in bringing the blessed house of men to rest. Wow! Impressionnant! C'est peut-être l'origine d'une créature mystérieuse. Le coup du serpent, c'est-à-dire le meilleur moment pour s'entraîner sur l'énergie céleste est lorsque la comète traverse le ciel. Long darkness reaches the men as the serpent's tail reveals itself. Some are sent down the great slopes and never return, for desire is the infallible devourer. Le désir. Je devrais méditer avant de m'entraîner. The circle of everything ends at the tip of the great tail. All
She dead. No longer Matilda. Echo has disappeared. Behind her, there is nothing but boundless darkness.
Est-ce que j'ai mal entendu?
Oh no, she's fine.
Non. Come into the light! Who is there?
Her voice ripples out. The echoes and the echoes of the echoes reverberate between the walls of the cave. There is no response.
Ce n'est pas normal. Est-ce que cette statue était dans cette position avant?
Yeah, but my internet's going bad too. I'm gonna lurk have fun with the event. Don't let the meteor bite. I'll try. Thank you so much for Neto. Have a good lurk. I'll see you the next time. Enjoy. While Matilda is still wondering, the statue on her side starts to move. The benevolent-looking statue, which were sitting in lotus position, are now struggling in a twisted way to break free from the wall.
C'est pas bon. Il est temps de se replier.
She turns around immediately and runs towards the exit, yet the ground is pulling her back like a rolling carpet. Guys, we're having ads right now. Don't forget, I'll still be here. Enjoy the ads for those who get the curse of watching it. She can feel her chin hitting hard against the rock. 1 arm, 2, 3, and more of them were growing out of both sides of the statues, each with a glossy eyeball embedded with. Following the slight noise, every eye turns to the girl lying on the ground.
Dépêche-toi, ressaisis-toi. Pense à ce que tu as appris et pratiqué autrefois.
You can defeat them, Matilda. I believe. Solar eclipse, what is this? Okay. A little gimmick. Oh, fuck, damn it.
This is only a gentle sprinkle compared to
sorry,
Sao
I'm gonna
Paulo
go
and
back there. We're gonna be using cannot change anybody, so we're gonna just be using this team.
Show me what you got.
Seem to be whispering that the stars are all at my command. The Azure commandment can be found in some stages, while the commandment to call upon stellar powers.
I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Please, allow me. This is your this.
Obtain the Azure commandment and summon the stellar powers. You can now enter the meditator's realm and enjoy its special effects. This one won't last long, no matter. At least it solved my immediate problem.
Perfectly understood. I know how to do it.
Keep calm.
Hey, witness me! That's what it's all about. Life or death battle
And
victory.
Intersecting lines. Look, fate is woven from the threads of coincidence. It's nighttime. Joy.
Aïe, ça fait mal. Comment se fait-il qu'il y en ait tant?
Like overgrown grass, more and more statues are coming out of the walls, no matter how many Matilda destroys. Matilda lies against the sharp gravel on the ground. She covers her waist and gasps in pain.
C'est pas bon. C'est pas bon. Réfléchis, Matilda.
Blood is running out from between her fingers, unstoppably, taking away her vitality like a water pump does. The statue in front of her raises an umbrella on its hand. Her hands drenched in blood, she can no longer hold the orb.
Get on your feet.
Huh?
The moment she hears the strange voice, Matilda regains strength in her limbs. She can't help but bounce up like a puppet controlled by someone invisible to Red.
Well done, little diviner. Ramaniyani Ariani.
My legs, they healed themselves. Or where are the wounds?
Close your eyes. Don't look at anything. The illusions will destroy your will.
Wait, that was...
Mayura Abiratani.
Ooh. Look at her. Kalabuna is showing herself as a literal boss. Silence and cold fall again, as if nothing has happened. Matilda looks down at her legs, slapping them to check if she's dreaming. However, they are smooth, nimble, and healthy. There are no signs of injury on her skin, other than light red marks from her slaps.
Est-ce une sorte de compétence arcanique hallucinante? You are the lady from the train station.
Looks at the lady in confusion.
Looks like part of our destinies are now tied together, kid.
Kalabuna responds to her with a reassuring smile.
What are you doing here? I don't think this place is open to tourists.
Something is churning imperceptibly in the dark.
They are coming again! Is it another illusion?
hands. Hands and more hands are familiar dark yellow statues or likely newly hatched creatures, slimy and ugly. They are trying hard to break the shell of darkness.
No, they're not. Please, stay behind me.
Calabuna sounds a bit confused.
ये तो बिल्कुल असली लगते हैं.
Watch out! Oh, they are coming again! Move! Present the marvelous Matilda one!
Perfectly understood. Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Je vois ton destin. Je vois ton destin.
Finally, it's just you and me, Master. Do, 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 do.
Are you alright?
Hiding behind the rocks, Calabuna carefully brushes away Matilda's milky blonde hair to find a wound.
Not illusions this time. अरे, क्या तेरे की? कुमार ने ये कैसे किया?
The pain. What is happening now? I was only here for...
Sorry, but it's not the time for explaining. We're at the exit soon. Remember, leave this village as soon as possible after you're out. Do not...
Before she finishes the words, Calabuna seems to have sensed the danger. Huge rocks fall into the ground. The rock they hid behind is now a pile of powder. Good on her. The cave shakes under the strikes of the statues.
Hey!
Oh, that's Shemaine. They're hear a strange voice. Calabuna seems quite nervous. Her arms are holding Matilda even more tightly. A familiar figure leaps on the statue's shoulder and raises something. The left half of the statue's face flies across the cave.
Huh. Harder than I thought. Dad hadn't told me those statues could move. Again.
The giant statue breaks into pieces under his fists and falls to the ground.
That's dangerous. Sorry. Though you have a very impressive appearance as a statue, your attitude and manner are problematic. Huh.
Good on Shemaine. Davius. Calabuna grips Matilda's sleeve gently, pulling her on one step to the side. The next moment, the falling rocks graze their hair and smashes into the ground. The cave goes quiet again. The debris of the statues piles up in front of them. A huge rock is cast aside. The man emerges from the ruins, patting the dust off his broad shoulders. Ooh, broad shoulders.
Hey, you guys alright? These things are freaky.
As he speaks, he waddles down from the huge pile of rocks and walks towards Matilda.
So, do you know where they came from? My head almost got smashed when I reached the entrance.
He walks at a slow pace, but he keeps his tongue busy.
मुझे यह जगह छोड़े हुए 11 यहाँ शहीद 12 साल हो गए. I'm welcomed by these things as soon as I'm back. What a surprise.
I do like this eye.
Huh? Is he talking to us?
The man walks over to Matilda. His eyebrows are drawn together in bewilderment.
Wait.
But quickly, his face brightens up.
Aren't you the little one from the train station? I helped get your stuff back. Remember me?
I think it's hard to forget. The man quickly wipes his face, hoping that Matilda can see him more clearly.
Huh? Oh!
The tall figure takes her back to the train station.
It's you! The man bitten by the thief!
Yeah, that's me. That was one merciless bite.
He cracks a smile. I like he's a good guy.
Huh. What a happy coincidence. Well, maybe this is not the best place for a reunion, but the occasion is not for us to decide. Oh, I should introduce myself this time. The name is Shamaine. Sorry, I wasn't much of a helping hand earlier and let that kid get away, but this time I have made it up to you. Huh? Huh?
Oh,
Matilda casts a hesitant glance at the ruins.
you have made it up, I guess.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Calabuna raises a hand and interrupts them.
But I think this place is safe only for now. It'd be a wise choice to leave as soon as possible.
He speaks a bit faster.
And I mean more than this cave. Actually, are you tourists? I'm hoping you can leave this village in a couple of days.
Hmm?
I know this sounds weird, but you need to trust me.
She reaches inside the pocket of her coat and tries to take out a stack of files.
Huh? That... Kaha hai meri pehchan.
Her fingers lips, and the file litters the floor.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, lady. Take your time. We're listening.
Shamaine hunkers next to her, helping her pick up the files.
Here's your ID. Miss Kala Bona. Hold it.
Thank you.
Calabuna reaches for the card, but he doesn't loosen his hand. Why are we having connection things all the time? Game. Okay. Okay. The game is trying to reconnect. Okay, we're back. Shamaine points at her waist with a shocked look on his face. She follows his gaze and looks down. A pair of tortoise shells spectacles hangs on her belt. One temple broken.
Nahi. Main galat nahi ho sakta. How come you have Kumar stuff on your belt?
Without conscious thought, she tightened her grasp on her ID.
You know Kumar?
Kumar? Who's that?
Matilda returns to their side with the files she found nearby.
And what's with the shock? I thought we need to leave now.
She mumbles in confusion, picks up the last piece of paper on the ground.
Bon, c'est le dernier. Laisse-moi voir. Page 1, page 2.
As she speaks, the files are flattened, move around, and rearranged.
Page 5.
She stops at page with the familiar content.
What?
It's the data analysis chart. Some notes hastily written in graceful handwriting are left next to it. Some words are even highlighted with question marks.
Ces papiers parlent d'énergie céleste et exactement de celle sur laquelle je veux m'exercer. C'est ça. L'analyse sur l'énergie arcanique est très similaire à celle des documents que j'ai trouvés. Mais pas complètement. Celui-ci semble...
The black curves in the chart makes her stomach sink. Her gaze slides down the page and fixes on a word with a question mark next to it.
Manus Vindicte? Quoi?
That would explain all the dark black ooze stuff. The air. Every person has a beginning and an end. Noises from the stone cellar. There is no end to the trouble here. Leave all you can. Before trouble comes knocking with martial batons in hand.
Brave decision.
At your command.
Don't tell me what to do.
Now dance.
Ha ha! Hoo! Hoo hoo!
Hey, witness me!
Be careful, young man. Affirmative.
I know how to do it.
A brave decision.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Ha ha! Hoo! Hoo hoo! At your command.
A brave decision.
Oh, I can't agree more.
Everyone has their own destination.
Hoo! Ha ha! Hoo hoo!
White, or say, all colors.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, deep breath in.
I know how to do it.
A brave decision.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
Sweet.
At your command.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right, deep breath in.
Ah!
Alpha!
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone. Oh, good for you.
Affirmative. Oh, I can't agree more.
I am
An
able
apple
to
a day
take care of you.
keeps the doctor alive.
Your fate is doomed!
A brave decision.
Don't worry. Weightlessness only lasts a second.
Je vois ton
The
destin.
star falls towards the sun as the apple drops to the ground. Which matters more, knowledge or strength?
It's a good thing we didn't exacerbate the issue. Or 5, the air. Okay, I'm having a like this. It's very interesting so far. I'm still clueless of what the big thing is behind this, but still interesting.
वाक्य कमाल का खाना था कुछ होना चाहिए था ना उसे उसे कोई राक्षस तो नहीं खा जाएगा जाने दो हे भगवान रक्षा करना उस घमंडी मूर्ख की जो भाग निकला ओ और मेरे लिए सारा खजाना छोड़ गया
Conjuro wipes her mouth with the hem of her skirt and steps into the cave.
संभल के चुपचाप ओ वो ठीक है वो गहराई में क्या कर रही है वो दोनों कौन है
Wiley climbs on a rock nearby.
मुझे नहीं पता था कि यहाँ इतनी सारी चट्टानें हैं ठीक है
She kicks her dusty feet in the air, struggling to climb onto a raised edge of the rock. Something grabs her ankle.
ये क्या है?
She frowns and looks down. It's a severed hand. Impulsively, Kenjiro kicks her leg. The hand, already covered with many cracks, is thrown into the air and smashes into pieces on the ground. Is that a hand? Whose hand is it? Where does it came from? Her heart beats violently. She holds her breath and gathers enough courage to look closer.
ये पत्थर है क्या?
She tentatively touches a lump with her fingertip. Nothing happens. Feeling relieved, she starts putting them back together.
ऐसा लगता है कि ये वहाँ मौजूद बदसूरत मूर्तियों में से एक है। अरे, ये क्या हिल सकती है? वाओ! ये बिल्कुल वैसा ही है, वैसा ही।
There's a twinkle of excitement in her eyes.
किताब की कहानी की तरह। हाँ, ये सही है। वो खजाने की रखवाली करने वाले गोलेम। वो सच है। मैं जानती थी। और वो अजगर जो महल को खाता है। वो रत्न जो समुंदर को तोड़ता है। खुल जा सिमसिम। मिस शर्जा झूठ बोल रही है। वो परी कथाएं नहीं है। इसमें कोई आश्चर्य नहीं कि उसके दो सहायक हैं। वो खजाना खोजने वाले हैं। उन्होंने रक्षकों को हराया है।
She nods at her thought, overjoyed by the conclusion.
ओह हाँ, बस छुपकर उनका पीछा करो और मुझे कम से कम थोड़ा सा खजाना मिल जाएगा जो वो पीछे छोड़ गए हैं, जैसे कासिम ने तराजू से सिक्का निकाला था।
She's heartened by the plan. She turns around, nimbly jumps on the rock again, and quietly follows the others into the cave.
Okay. I think I understood every Hindi word. But none of them make any sense anymore when put together.
In the messy cave, the three of them look at each other speechlessly. Charmaine is patting himself on the head, trying to understand Kalabuna's words one by one.
You're saying Kumar. That Kumar I know? The sister whom I've only seen once in my life.
Is also my tutor in the university.
Plus, she's a bad guy associating with the Manus.
Matilda slowly puts down the files.
So these abnormal growth curves, the fluctuation of celestial energy is a man-made result?
Actually, I'm not 100% sure about their association. But yes, your conclusion about the growth curves is right.
Kalabuna calmly takes over the files.
The fluctuation was caused by an unnamed celestial body, and its existence is only known to Kumar and me. It was the object of our research at Banner University. At that time, we found some Arcanum-related materials very helpful for our project. But then...
She gently shakes her head.
She was way too radical. Arcanum is strictly prohibited in the field of human science, and we were expelled from the university. After that, our disagreement got even worse. In the end, we took different paths. But apparently, neither of us gave up on the research. We could frequently feel the existence of each other from the changes of the celestial body. And one day, I found an abnormality during the observation. The energy never fluctuated in such a fierce and peculiar way. I decided to contact her. But when I finally found the lab she had worked in, the staff told me she had already left.
Looks at Matilda.
Our common friend told me she had seen Kumar by coincidence. She saw her leave with Amanis.
Kalabuna spreads her fingers and shows Matilda a dusty stone in her left palm. Despite the misshapen outline, the stone seems to be a little idle.
And I found this from what she left behind. I compared it to the hole in the wall. It does come from this cave, and It has something to do with the arcanum-related materials on that celestial body. But Kumar never makes mistakes.
Arcane-related materials
This
from
one is
Celestial.
more like a clue she left to me.
Is that like a new planet full of arcane things?
I don't understand her.
Judging from the situation, apparently I'm not the only one invited.
Could you imagine if Arcana and the Manus and the Black Ghoul are just like a symbiont or some being from another planet that crash landed on Earth? She raises her right hand, showing them a wrinkled envelope. There's a blue postmark on the envelope and an elephant pattern on the bright yellow seal. Inside the envelope, there is a one piece of paper with nothing on it.
Oh, this is getting even stranger than seeing those moving statues. Like I said, I am, well, to be more precise, I almost am the last living member of my family.
Jermaine points at the majestic elephant on the seal.
This stamp was supposed to come from a special seal that belongs to the heir of the family. Unfortunately, it was passed down to me, and I lost it to a bear many years ago. I checked the postmark on the envelope and found the letter came from this remote cave where even rock pigeons don't bother to pay a visit. Since it is highly unlikely that the bear with my seal in its belly would take transport all the way to a cave to send me a letter, I decided to come here myself and find out what this was all about. But there's one thing I found weird in what you said.
Jermaine hesitates about what he's going to say.
As far as I know, my sister is even worse than unqualified. If taken as an arcanist, she's almost like a human. It's nearly impossible for her to use the most basic arcane skills. And this...
He opens both of his palms and gestures in the direction of the broken statue on the ground.
This is not something a random person from our world can do. Is she really able to control these things?
No, she can't. But she has a solution. A solution even I'm not aware of. Theoretically, our skills can only create illusions and nothing more. But if the man is really offered to help her, even though I don't want to think this way, she may be able to do that.
Oh, I forgot the Manus part. Alright. All I know is, if this letter is really an invitation from her, I guess this won't be a delightful trip for me.
I've heard about that incident in her family, and I don't think her ultimate purpose is just to gather us here.
She turns around and looks at Matilda with serious but sincere expression.
Thank goodness I met you here, young lady. Can't believe I ran into a Foundation investigate.
Don't mind the title. Every member of the Foundation is obliged to contribute to the cause of peace, let alone an arcanist as extraordinary as I am.
That's great. Ma Saraswati ka vardaan hai.
Yeah, exactly. How fortunate the Foundation has been to have such an excellent subordinate like I am.
I hereby apply for assistance to the Foundation as an astronomy professor and an arcanist.
Yes, Miss Kalavauna?
Rather than find Kumar and the Manus, we have something more important to do now.
Something more important?
We need the Foundation's assistance to evacuate the villagers and tourists in Mor Pankh village as soon as possible, because that near-Earth No, it's not an asteroid. That celestial body we study, not able to be observed by human technology, is approaching this village at a dangerous speed. It reaches level 5 on Torino scale and 0.01 on Palermo scale.
What?
In brief, the meteor shower that is occurring during Deepa festival will become a disaster of meteoroids. I tried to ask organizations in the surrounding areas for help, but this village is out of Chandigarh's jurisdiction. Besides, the villagers refuse to accept help from any social organizations related to humans. The good news is, there are still days before the Deepa festival starts. We still have time to evacuate the people. Meanwhile, I will do whatever I can to find Kumar and stop her. no matter what her next step is. If the Foundation offers its assistance, I will provide any support when needed.
So, this is her real?
Yes. In this case, what happened in the caves was probably nothing more than an experiment. I'm not sure why she's doing this, but I won't allow such an abuse of our hard work. It is our work after all. That's why I must stop the star from falling.
Did you guys hear anything?
Okay. I believe Conjurer hearing that's a problem, even though I don't think people will believe her, even if she tries to warn people. The small figure vaults deftly over the wall, running down the road in the opposite direction.
ये अब तक की खराब सबसे खराब परिकथा है। यहाँ कोई खजाना नहीं है और अब तो यहाँ चट्टानें भी नीचे गिर रही हैं। मुझे वापस जाना है और सभी को चेतावनी देनी है।
She seems to know the place well. She takes a few turns, climbs over another wall, and lands into a deserted yard.
भागो अजर, इन सबको ले जाओ और मैं थक गई हूँ।
Conjurer?
Miss Sharja, why? How you find this place?
Of course I can find it. It's your secret base, right?
Is she being scolded? Is Conjura pucked? She reaches out and drags the nervous-looking girl to herself.
A secret base in others' house without the owner's permission? Well.
No, Miss Sharja. It's not time to judge me. Something huge just happened.
Sorry, sweet Jalebi. Your tricks never worked on me.
Sharja catches the ear of the troublemaker.
Thought a jar to steal, broke into an old house? Let me check your pocket. I knew it! Whose wallet is this? Did you forget what I've taught you?
Yes, I do all these. I'm sorry, Miss Sharja, but let me down. It's too late if we don't leave now. The village is going to destroy.
What are you babbling about this time?
It's real, not lie. I even run all the way back from the shrine like idiot and leave tuk-tuk I borrow from Uncle Sirha there.
You went to the shrine and ate the offerings again? Young miss?
I'm really sorry, but you must believe me this time. Where are the others? Where they go? We must tell them now. They must take train and leave this place today.
They went to the street for business. What on earth is happening?
Listen to me.
Conjura stops, drawing a huge circle in the air with her hands, La Una Circula.
I'm catched by a stone hand in the shrine's cave, and I see the treasure hunters. I hear what they say. They say a big stone called meteorite will fall and smash the village when Deepa festival starts.
Honey, I told you. They're just fairy tales.
I knew they wouldn't believe her.
No, it's true. Those statues actually move.
Inside the old house, Conjura is so busy persuading Sharja that she has not noticed the approaching footsteps from outside the door.
The lock's broken, but that's okay. I know the place well. Though Kumar hasn't come here very often in the past years, it's a good place to start with.
You are...
The two groups look at each other in silence through the door. As the silence goes on, Matilda notices the wallet of Sharja's hand.
Hey, that's in your hand. Is that my wallet?
Da 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 da. Yeah, awesome. Okay. I feel that this is the best time than ever to take a break I started the stream actually earlier today. I'm so actually happy for that because we're able to watch some videos. But I got a little hiccup. That's why the stream is kind of cut into parts. If you guys want to see some of my reactions to a couple of videos that you might have missed, do take a look on the other stream with the same name as this one, because they're basically the same stream. They're just cut in the middle. But yeah, hope you guys had a good time. I'll be calling up now. Let me find someone that I can raid and send you guys over. Okay, Blythe is streaming a Metaphor, which is really fun. Shay is streaming Ender Magnolias, which is also really fun. Fine, I can use Kikania. So you reached stage 7 yet? No. The next one is stage 6. But is my time, so I decided to leave stage 6, 7, yada yada for tomorrow. Let's just see which day is today. Okay, Tuesday. So yes, tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna be continuing this. And don't forget, Thursday is going to be update day. So I'm gonna be putting for Baccarola. Funny enough. Tuesday's motel. Yes. Today is motel day. Yes, let me do a raid. I'm gonna send you guys to Blight. She's playing Metaphor. Real great game. It's really funny. Dum, dum. Yes, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to be kind to yourselves and to each other. My name is Archer, and I see you all tomorrow, maybe even today. I'm not sure. I might even stream some stuff today, but for sure tomorrow. But yes, thank you all. See you next time. Bye-bye. Archer is out.